To avoid injury, consider wearing fire-resistant clothing. And I have white down there so that I can see what I'm doing better. And I just used I found a stencil, something like a roll of tape worked. And then I used a white paint marker. You can see I grind into each one of these, and then some of them are going to snap off, and then instead of using this cutting wheel, I'll use a grinding wheel, and I'll grind that down. I used a portable bandsaw, and I just hacked the outer diameter off, but it's real hard to get a nice, you can't get a curve. I'll get that down to something round, and then I'm going to have to drill out holes to mount the sprocket. There was a lobe above the key. It was the old molding had a lobe, so I had to grind the lobe off so that there wasn't a big, so that my sprocket could fit, because I'm going to put my sprocket on the inside, because I think I have clearance and I like that better than having the big sprocket way out at the face of the motor, because I can't find a pulley with a good taper in it, and this cast iron was too heavy. I don't need a big flywheel on that motor. I want it to spin up quick. But this is no machining. This is just with simple hand tools. I'm making garbage. So I wanted to show you before I nip all those little things off, is that's how you get a good circle, a nice round edge on a piece without with simple hand tools. That's how you do it. Make sure you have good light. It's important. And wear safety goggles. This is dangerous shit, and your eyes are a valuable tool. About to run in the house and find a decent screwdriver, and I realized that, oh, here's a shovel. And wouldn't you know, if you cut these just the right length, if you cut them close enough, and instead of breaking off your hardened steel screwdriver tips, can break them off like that. Obviously you could grind the whole damn thing, but this gives you nice even breaks. Okay, hot rodder trick, snap them. That one's a little bit too close together, small. If they're not breaking, you're grinding them too far apart. If you get a standalone, you could smack them with a hammer, and then you can either leave it gear toothed, or you can take a grinder or file to that. We'll get a lot more round than we were in pretty quick time. Alright, now I have I just dressed just very lightly, and it's not perfect, but I think it'll be okay. A little wobble is kind of nostalgic. Sprockets off of different bikes, and then I have this one off of for a motorized bike engine, and it came with a kit, a rubber kit for mounting on spokes. I think we may use a rubber cushion there. The great thing about this is it has a bigger center hole, and I could probably drill these out. Maybe I still will, because I kind of like, these two are the same size. The two big ones are the same size. I do kind of like the smaller sprocket for how it fits. Here's the engine block, right? And I did take off, this was a Boss for the Governor, and then this was a standoff for the spark plug thingy. So now this will fit as far as space this way and diameter. The starter crank, I don't think it fits within that. Let's see. No. So it doesn't fit in there. So we would have to make some modifications. This would fit in there. So we would be able to hide that. It goes all the way in. So if I drill it up to the biggest size, let's see. Here we go. Go back to down to earth here. This has just a little bit of gap. I drill it up to the biggest size. Will it be big enough? I think it will. So maybe I'll try and drill this up to the biggest size and come back. Can I drill it even? I don't know. Let's give it a try. You might like, I did a little polish on the crank. This wasn't necessary. I just was feeling artistic. I polished her up. And we're going to need some balance because she is super, super heavy to the counterweights. But that's easy enough. We'll drill them out. I'm going to have to make a table for balancing it and work that sucker out a little bit. But we'll figure it out.